I want you for this evening to become all Greeks, in particular Zorba the Greek. Right. I'm fond of trumpets, and I have come to this lovely country of ours over 45 years ago. I lived in several places before I ended in Atlanta, Georgia, over 42 years ago. Shortly after, I met my lovely wife, Janet, that we married for 41 years. Together, we have three children, and two grandchildren. We moved to this area about 7 years ago. And I have to tell you that about 40 years ago, somebody introduced to me the book of Zorba the Greek. And I was possessed from that moment on till this day. I've become Zorba myself.
Hey! Woo!
Nice team, Here he is.
This man right here, Nikos Kazantzakis, the author of Zorba the Greek, answers so many of the questions that I had, so many of the doubts I bet every one of you have, particularly when it comes to God.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Who doesn't ask about God and who is He, where He's coming from, what He's doing, and so on? Well,
I love God.
Kazantzakis has the answer for me. And basically, what he says through Zorba is this little story that when Zorba was 5 years old, his grandfather sitting on his lap, and he said, "Alexis, today we're going to talk about God." The grandchild looked at him and said, "What about God, Grandpa?" He said, "Grandson," he said, "God is so big, is huge, that the earth or the heavens are big enough to hold God." And the grandchild looked at him and said, "Grandpa, where God lives?" He said, "He lives in the heart of every human being."
No.
So remember, when you grow old, don't hurt another human being, because that's where you hurt God. I love that. Absolutely nobody before then described God that way that I can understand. And he didn't talk about just the Greek human beings. He talked about every human being. Whites and blacks and reds and yellows, Mexicans and Spanish and Japanese and Chinese, women and children, gays and lesbians. That's where God lives, in the heart of every one of us. And I thought, imagine if we all have this principle, and how wonderful this world would have been if we felt and love and respect each other. Because after all, there is only one race, the human race. That's what we have. We all